everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to walk through some of the questions you might face at passport control when you arrive in the UK. Answering confidently and clearly can really make a difference, so we'll share sample answers to help you feel prepared. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the general questions that every visitor might be asked, regardless of the reason for their visit. What is the main purpose of your visit to the UK? You could say, I'm here for tourism, and I plan to visit several sites in London and Edinburgh. How long do you plan to stay in the UK? You could say, I'll be here for 10 days and will return on October 20th. Is this your first visit to the UK? You could say, yes, this is my first time visiting the UK. Where will you be staying during your visit? You could say, I'll be staying at the Grand Central Hotel in London. Do you have a return ticket? You could say, yes, I have a return ticket booked for October 20th. How will you support yourself during your stay? You could say, I have brought £1,200 with me and also have a credit card to cover any additional expenses. Do you have sufficient funds for your visit? You could say, yes, I have £1,200 with me and a credit card as backup. Have you traveled to any other countries recently? You could say, yes, I recently visited Singapore and Dubai for tourism. What ties do you have to your home country? You could say, I have a stable job back home in Mumbai where I work as a software engineer and I live with my family. Do you have a job in your home country? You could say, yes, I'm employed as a software engineer at a technology company in Mumbai. Now, let's look at some questions that might be asked based on the type of visit. We'll go through questions for tourists, business visitors, family visitors, and those in transit. For tourists, what specific attractions do you plan to visit in the UK? You could say, I plan to visit the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, and Edinburgh Castle. Do you have travel insurance for your trip? You could say, yes, I've purchased travel insurance for the full duration of my stay. For business visitors, what is the nature of your business in the UK? You could say, I'm here for a series of meetings with our UK clients to discuss upcoming projects. Are you meeting with any specific individuals or companies? You could say, yes, I have meetings scheduled with representatives from XYZ Limited. Do you have an invitation letter from your business contacts? You could say, yes, I have an invitation letter from XYZ Limited for my visit. For family visitors, who are you visiting in the UK? You could say, I'm visiting my cousin who lives in Manchester. How long do you plan to stay with your family? You could say, I'll be staying with my cousin for 2 weeks. Do you have an invitation letter from your family? You could say, yes, my cousin has written an invitation letter confirming my stay with them. For transit passengers, what is your final destination? You could say, I'm in transit and my final destination is New York. How long do you plan to stay in the UK during your transit? You could say, I'll be here for 24 hours before my connecting flight. Now let's look at questions related to accommodation and finances. Do you have a hotel reservation? You could say, yes, I have a reservation at the Grand Central Hotel in London. Here's my confirmation. If staying with friends or family, do you have an invitation letter? You could say, yes, my cousin in Manchester has sent me an invitation letter. How much money are you carrying with you? You could say, I've brought about £1,200 with me in cash and also have a credit card. Are you traveling with any large amounts of cash? You could say, no, I only have the £1,200 in cash for my expenses. Now, let's cover a few questions about your travel history and plans to return home. Have you ever been denied entry to the UK or any other country? You could say, no, I've never been denied entry to any country. When do you plan to return home? You could say, my return ticket is for October 20th, and I'll be flying back to Mumbai on that date. Do you have any responsibilities back home? You could say, yes, I have a full-time job in Mumbai where I work as a software engineer, and I have family there. What assurance can you provide that you will return home? You could say, I have work commitments and family back in Mumbai, so I'll be returning after my 10-day visit. Here are some additional questions you may come across. Are you carrying any goods that require declaration? You could say, no, I'm not carrying any goods that need declaration. Are you bringing any food, plants, or animal products into the UK? You could say, no, I'm not bringing any of those items. Do you understand the conditions of your entry into the UK? You could say, yes, I understand and will comply with the conditions during my stay. That's it. I hope you found this guide helpful and feel more confident about answering these questions at passport control. Remember, it's all about being honest and clear with your answers. Safe travels! And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips. See you next time.